Good morning, guys. Welcome to Butte Mountain Homestead. Today's a gorgeous day and I am not in work stuff, so I thought, you know what, I want to get this fall home tour, or the tour of the cottage, decorated and unboxed for the most part. And I want to get decorated for Christmas this coming next weekend, so I thought, you know what, it's not all done. As we live in our homes, they're never really always done anyway. So there's a couple things that aren't finished, but I thought I'd need to get this recorded. It's a great day for lighting. It's not cloudy because the cottage is pretty dark. So I'm going to turn on the overhead lights. I don't like them, but I'm going to do it anyways. And then excuse Poppy barking. she's not a city dog, so anything makes her bark. So people just walked by. Anyways, I'm going to give you a quick little tour of the little porch and how I have it decorated for fall. I'm going to try to keep this short, but I am going to include things that I've acquired over the last few months that I didn't get videos made for. The few things that aren't done, I will point them out so that you don't think they're supposed to be how they are. The only room I won't show you is my pantry slash office, just because I do have a lot of stuff still out. I have empty boxes. I have the bins for normal decor and fall decor so that I can get those put in the storage unit after I film this video and get stuff taken down. So I'm not going to show you that area. When it does get decorated and I have it set up to be able to use as an office and craft room, then I'll show you. But right now I'll just pause and then go into the bathroom to show you that. So anyways, I'm going to flip the camera around and I will show you the little porch, and then we'll go inside and I'll show you things as they go. So excuse the glare, hopefully it's not too bad, but I do need to give the mums a trim. But so here we go. There's a wreath on the door. I can't see the screen at all, so hopefully it's coming out okay. So I had two chairs out here and it just wasn't feasible with that little table that I want for decorations. So there's just some fall goodies that I have. You know, chair, footstool, the little table with some different pillars on there. This will all get taken down, and then all the stuff for Christmas will get put out. So it'll look different, and hopefully I will get that filmed within the next couple weeks. That way it's up. I know it's late to the game as far as YouTube creators go, but that's just how it's going. So I don't impact that many people, but at least you'll get to see it decorated. So I'm going to pause you so that Poppy doesn't come out. Okay, she's not by the door. So again, this is decorated with just the things that I have and that I've acquired, things that I don't want to get rid of, so I had to make room for them. But this is the living room and the kitchen. It's really small, like I've said. So this is just a blanket rack, and a lot of things I was going to paint, and I'm not going to. They're all are pretty similar in color, and it's kind of helping with the totally viral, trending Ralph Lauren Christmas vibe. I already have a lot of stuff, so, and I've used the blue plaids in the past, so it's gonna go perfect. But these are the curtains that I thrifted. I did have a video for them. So these were like $2.50 a panel, something like that. They're lined and they're perfect colors. They're the gray and beige, and they go perfect with the gray chair. That's an IKEA chair, 25 bucks for the chair and ottoman. It's a $700 set if you buy it brand new at IKEA. But this was an Amazon rug. It's pretty true to color from what you guys are seeing on the screen. It's the beige and gray. So that blanket was thrifted, herringbone pattern. Oh, the glare is horrible. I'm sorry. That's just how it goes. I'm going to kind of skip that wall right there because that's the gallery wall with the grandkids and such, but I will show you up to a certain point on it. But so there's an old radio. The house is not level because it's old. There's an old radio. It does function. It doesn't sound the greatest, but it does function. So I think that was like 10 bucks at Salvation Army. Yeah, I just have a peg rack right above there for keys and my purse and stuff. But this is a dresser that I had. Poppy's toys. This is where the tree is going to go. There's another one of those panels. Trying not to get the gallery wall. So this unit right here, it's 5 feet tall. So I have the TV up there, just a YouTube screensaver, so there's no music to interfere with anything. And the lighting's actually good right now, so you can see that I do have it decorated for fall. Hi guys, my reflection. So there's just lots of fun stuff in there that I have. See if I can get a different angle. Nope, that one's worse. Sorry. I've intermixed fall and Thanksgiving. Lots of thrifted things in here. I mean, a lot of thrifted things. You guys saw when I got the egg cups, when I decorated for fall at the little apartment. And these turkeys I've had, you know, just different plates. There's more brown transferware. There's a farm or a autumn scene back there. And then as we go down, there's just more fall stuff. There's that golden pheasant. You know what? I'm going to open it up. Hold on. Okay, much better. That's helping with the glare. But yeah, I have it all lit up at nighttime with the fake candles and then my little fall little globe. But yeah, you can see much better. There's the Walmart vase. I have like a rechargeable light bulb in that bowl right there. But yeah, so much of this is thrifted. It hides, I don't have anything on that shelf because I have it positioned to where it's behind one of the panes so you can barely see it. But there's the pheasant. Candles all wampus there. These pheasant glasses I just got recently. It's not going to cooperate. I just got recently from a gal that I get a lot of things from. I had got, that amber dish, covered dish from her recently. I've got that top plate I got from her, but anyways, she's local to me, and then before she takes it up to her shop, she posts it, and then I just stop by her normal work during the day. She's a hairstylist, and I just do the exchange, but yeah, a set of 4 pheasant glasses. But I just have that covering some cords, because there's cords that hang down from the dish box. But yeah, just I have a little drawer turned upside down. So I'm going to stand back up. Hold on. So this cabinet I got, and it's old. It has like the original like handmade nails. But I got this from a neighbor of my aunt's and uncle's, and I only paid $40 for it. But you know what? It cannot be lifted from the top. We learned that the hard way. This thing weighs a ton. And then those shelves had to go in like Tetris, which I found out the hard way. But see, yeah, the dish stuff is kind of hidden behind there, and I don't have it lit up or anything. So I'm going to kind of pan the living room real quick here. That was a, oh, the glare. I am so sorry. That was a antique store find, I think. Anyways, so that's really pretty. Oh, the glare. It is what it is, guys. Okay. So, there's my round mirror that was my grandma's. And then this is my cedar chest that my dad made when I was a baby. It was supposed to be a toy chest, but the lid was too heavy. And my mom was afraid that it would kill me or break fingers. So it was just always used as storage. So I just, because I don't have very much seating, if somebody were to come over, they can sit there. Poppy ends up laying up there. Let's see, I'll show you the bedroom first, and then we'll move on to the kitchen, the bathroom, and the laundry room. So I've got stuff hung, and the picture heights will probably drive you nuts, but just keep in mind, I have plates that I still have to hang. So those are going to go in the gap. So if you think things aren't placed properly, then that's just how it goes. These walls are old plaster. So this wall had a little mishap with hanging something. So nothing heavy can go on pretty much any of the walls. The plaster walls, the solid wood shiplap walls, yes. So I just used what I had. This dresser is going to get painted gray in the spring. It is heavy, had to come in on its side. So right now it's lavender. But it was given to me for free. So that's amazing. Oh, while I'm in here, let's see. That little table right there, that little side table was given to me for free also. And then that lamp I did buy off of Amazon new. That photo was in a antique store. No, antique store or Goodwill. I think it was $25. That thing weighs a ton. And it is signed. So, one of the viral trees off of, was this Amazon or Walmart? I think it was Walmart, but the viral olive trees, the 6-foot height was sold out several times, so I just got the 5-footers. There's my Courier Knives seasonal plates. Super pretty. But this is a solid wood shiplap, so I could hang it there. The mini split is what I use for heat and cooling. I haven't had to use it much really for heating, so sorry about the fast. But so yeah, the maple nightstands I had got same place I bought the chair, and I think they were, so the maple stands, the IKEA chair, 4 dining room chairs, and one other thing I can't remember. No, I think it was just that. The 4 dining room chairs, these 2 nightstands, and the IKEA chair. It was $50 for all of it. So it was an amazing, amazing deal. And I've decided I'm going to leave the maple. I'm not going to paint it. This was the bed that I got off of Amazon. And yeah, I'm just using decor pieces that I have. This rug is more of just the grays and cream with some tan splotches throughout. I don't know what they are, but they're just tan splotches part of the rug. So there's another one of those olive trees. I hung this curtain yesterday, and it's on cafe hooks, and I don't care for it. So it will eventually get hemmed. I'm going to change the blind, so hold on. Yeah, that's a little better. But this vase I got, it's a pottery crockery vase. It's greens and creams. It's beautiful. Again, the lighting, I'm sorry. This is the best it's going to get. So, but yeah, I just have baskets for storage. Hung the artwork. See, that's my clothes closet. There's just a plate rack. This is going to look out of sorts, but it's a pretty big vase. Vessel, I guess, ceramic vessel. I'm going to paint it when I get my craft stuff. So right now it's blue. I didn't want to get rid of it because I did pay a lot of money for it. Oh gosh, probably 15 years ago. So there'd be no reason to get rid of it and then go buy one that I'm going to paint. So I'm just going to paint it. It'll be the same colors that's in the rugs. So, and that table will stay the same. And then I bought the shoe rack because I have a lot of shoes. I just have it here in the room in this dead space. That's the creeper door that I call. I do have one large landscape print in my Amazon cart waiting that is going to fill this space. I'm just kind of living with it to see what I really want to do. But yeah, there's my shoe rack off of Amazon. So, okay, let's go in here slowly. I do have to keep track of time because I have to leave pretty soon to take Poppy to an appointment. But so here's my kitchen, dining room. This table is brand new from Amazon. It mimics the same one that I'm going to get that was given to me for free, but I'm going to use it now as a craft room table / office desk. And I'm going to be canning later, so I didn't put any of this away. The only thing with a small 2x4 table is nothing fits it. So I have just a runner of this I got thrifted, just folded to where it would hold it. This was my grandma's pitcher and wash basin. So yeah, I'm going to be making cowboy candy later. So I have my jars washed and just all that ready to go. But yeah, here's the kitchen. So really pretty. There's coffee bar area. So let's see, that was thrifted, antique store, Walmart, thrifted. And then I have my Nespresso pods in here, Nespresso pods in there, my regular coffee maker, and then this cute little corner, little salt box. I got that at a, like a summer sale that had some vendors. But so yeah, this all gets swapped out for Christmas stuff. That I think that was in a video. I just hadn't used it yet, and I just got wax melts for fall. So, and then I had a container on Amazon that says utensils, and it looked just like this, but I had one, so I just thought I'll just use it. It's really rough, and I could stamp the word utensils on there, but I'm not going to. And then just hung some cute little things. Let's see, very carefully take you in. Oh, I'll do the hutch. 1 second. Okay, here's the hutch. This was given to me, guys. This is a custom made oak dish hutch. Yeah, it was given to me. So that's amazing. I had originally planned for that to be my coffee bar, but the coffee makers are too tall. So I just have like my spices, my spice drawers right here. Everything's arranged by how I will remember it. And then like Poppy's Foods, I have bins that have my teas and stuff, and then, you know, like baggies, plastic baggies, and plastic wrap, that type of stuff. But so yeah, there's some dishes that I had got amazing deal on thrifting with my sister. Got those at Salvation Army. I think those were in a video. They were like $2 a piece. So yeah, and then I'm gonna go up high. Again, the ceilings are 10 foot high, so I have a thrifted ironstone pitcher. I have that print. I'm not gonna hang it. I'm just gonna let it stack up there. I'm just gonna, for Christmas time, I'm gonna put my Santa collection up there. And then I did have to get a taller ladder because my step stool wasn't tall enough to be able to hang stuff up there. And I'm going to bring home my grandma's china and put it in there, and the step stool wouldn't reach. So, yeah, I just need to do that. So there's my butter pat collection. I'll show you the laundry room. Okay, I just got this finished last night. I was so tired. I had a shelf on Amazon saved. I was going to get one maybe at Home Depot, but I already had this little shelf that I wasn't using, and I had it stored up above. And because that is solid wood, it's holding it. So it's holding all my soaps and stuff. So, and then I just have that covered to catch dust. The lint, I just got that off of Amazon. It just holds the lint. Cute little laundry scene. And then these metal doors got painted, so they are no longer magnetic. So my magnetic curtain holders would not stay up there. I couldn't even tape them, hokey as it was. So I'm not using this door, so I just have a tension rod in between the door frame. And then my tall curtains weren't long enough cut in half. I wish I would have measured before I did it, but this works perfect because I have the same thing right here as a dust cover, and then I'll just flip that up to wash stuff. So there's my little freezer, cleaning supplies, and then yeah, those are on cafe hooks. So if I want to change it out seasonally or take it down to wash it, that's fine. I'm going to kind of go slow up, but that is all storage up there. And that is all storage up there. I'm sure I showed that before, but I'm showing it again. But I just have all my tools organized. That's just miscellaneous decor until I get the office stuff all settled up. And then my cleaning supplies. These are some laundry prints I got off of Amazon. The quality in person isn't as good as when it was online. I'm pretty disappointed about it. They are totally just, I mean, they're printed, but the quality is not that great. So for what they cost, but they serve the purpose for what I wanted them to look like. So Anyways, there's Poppy. Somebody must be walking by. Hold on. Anyways, I had to shut the door. She barks at any leaf person. Anyways, so I'm gonna turn you around. Yeah, that freezer is perfect for me. So, and then I just have that's the watercolor canvas that I had of my Eden roses at the house. So I have that hung up in here. That little thing, the previous people who rented from here, they had a little like sticker that held like a broom or something, and it was too heavy and it peeled off, and it was starting to peel. It would have taken the whole paint off. So I just pushed the little piece back and then just covered it with that. My step stool, there is plugs, so I can iron here for right now until I bring my ironing board home. Not sure where I'm going to put it, but right now I'm just ironing here. So, okay, I'm going to pause you and then I'll show you the bathroom and get this video wrapped up. Actually, I will show you this little section because it is done, but it's my bookshelf. There's another one of those curtain panels with the horrible glare. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I have cute little things. So I'm going to show you the bathroom and turn the light on here. Where is it? There we go. So this turned out so cute. This I did get done first, but so I just have my jewelry hung in here. I ended up getting rid of the bronze bathroom wear because it just didn't go and it clashed. So I just gave it to my sister, and I'm just incorporating. I mean, I already had that, but I made that so many years ago and it works perfect in here. And since it's just me, I can have my jewelry in my bathroom. So, and I use the exhaust fan, so nothing should really tarnish. But so yeah, I just have it super, it's really cute, guys. And then I keep that light on when it gets dark, and I light the candles. So these are those viral rugs that everyone has that's from Amazon. They have like the no skid backs. I just got the smaller versions. But when I get my craft stuff, I am going to dark stain that to where it's not white. But right now it just holds extra toilet paper and such. That I had I had it in the bathroom at the studio. And then, let's see, this little stool I had got yard selling actually. It's not used for anything. No one really touches it, so I'm not testing it for lead. I like the patina on it. It just looks worn, and so it's perfect. So in this little built-in cabinet, it was part of the tour. But yeah, I just have some fun stuff in there. And then all the stuff that are in these bins was exposed. And I was going to take extra material from this when I do shower curtain and line the cupboards, and I thought, no, I do want some pretty things to show. So I found these little woven baskets that have lids off of Amazon, and it holds like nail polish and vitamins and extra lips or extra cosmetics I'm not using, that type of stuff. And they stack because they have the lids, but I just have it decorated cute for fall, and it also goes with the brown and white theme of the bathroom. So that was a birthday present from a previous client. And then I found that yard selling, I believe. So, and then just, yeah, just fun ways to store like cosmetics and Q-tips and that type of stuff. So, vitamins, hairspray, deodorant, all that kind of stuff's in there. Then I have woven bins for like the bubble bath. The extra curtain that I have, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but towels. And then this is one of those curtains that I'm going to turn into a shower curtain. Right now I have it just draped over. I do have the grommets. I did not have the time. I've been doing so much that I just didn't have the time. So it's on my list. What I will do is I will measure just from the floor up, and I'll hem it across. Everything else is already done for me, so I'll just have to hem it across the bottom. And Then I will use the shower curtain liner as a guide for the hooks. There's one of the hooks. It's holding the clear shower curtain. See? So I'll just use those holes as a guide. See, that's how much is left over. So I may end up, I'm not sure, but this is double thickness. I'm not sure if I can go through that with the grommet maker because you have to hammer it. So right now I just have it folded over. Step stool and my scales. So yeah, that's it, guys. But it's been a blast, and I really love the bathroom. I have to vacuum so much because of Poppy and just the stuff that gets blown in. But let me go back out to the living room. So anyways, I just wanted to finish up by that way I'm not awkwardly pointing it to any one particular thing. So I just wanted to say thank you guys for coming along. I've gotten so much great feedback just on the tour that I had up before when it was empty. So, and I had quite a few views, which was amazing. So gained a few subscribers, and then people that I do know personally, they'll, you know, if I see them in person, they've told me how cute it was and they couldn't wait for the videos. So I'm going to, in the next couple days, then take down all the fall decor and then go to storage and start bringing home the Christmas stuff. I have to do it in small batches. So the fall and normal decor will go out in the Connex unit. I did get shelves put out there and got some stuff put out there, so it's a little bit more organized. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for coming along and with me on this journey. It's, you know, with my work schedule and just trying to make time for me and socialize and, you know, just kind of get a new routine for me going. You know, and just putting the house together how I want it to look and how I want it to function. Like I said, I already know one of the curtains is going to get changed, and then I fed the grommets wrong on the one in the office, so I need to take that down. But you know, just ordering tools that I needed to be able to do things like this and have for myself. So anyways, I was trying to keep this video under a half hour. So anyways, just thanks, and I will try to get the Christmas one up soon. Oh, there's a lot of leaves blowing. It kind of freaked me out. I'll get the Christmas up one as soon as I possibly can. Like I said, all this has got to come down, and then I got to put all the Christmas stuff up. So anyways, thanks for coming along, guys. Remember to always be kind. Thanks. Bye.